Some of you are leaving today, no? And new people coming. Told you nothing is permanent in life. We come and go. Even in life we come and go, even in Strilki we come and go. But the bhakti will go with us. The devotion will go with us. The blessings of Gurudev will go with us. The guidance of Gurudev will go with us. And his essence and his love will go with us. That will go. But to feel that love and to feel that blessings in our lives, we need titiksha. What's titiksha? Endurance. Even the spiritual journey needs titiksha, not only normal life. In every aspect we need endurance. Even in our spiritual journey we need titiksha. In our normal day-to-day life we need titiksha. To endure, to be okay with things, hot or cold, pride or disrespect. In any way and in every way, we have to be okay with things how they are. Because without having titiksha, without enduring, without accepting things in our lives, we are complicating it much more. To make things much easier, if we accept things how they are, if we endure things how they come, it doesn't matter in which way they come, we will succeed. Because we know that even if little thing happens, we will not just run away and give up and go. We will go through it, we will pass the storm, and we will move on. But if we do not have titiksha, then even one little, not even a tornado, but just a slight stronger wind, and it blows off. That's why titiksha is necessary in our normal day-to-day life and also in the spiritual journey. Once upon a time there was a disciple, and he came to Guruji, to ashram, and he said he was sitting in satsang first evening. He was listening, and Guruji was talking about titiksha. He thought, what is this titiksha? Why do I need titiksha? Everything anyhow will happen as it is. I will manage everything. All my life I did everything. He was a person that even if there is little bit too less salt in the food, he was complaining. If it's too sunny, I will get completely tanned and browned. I don't like this, not good. And even if it's too cold, then why is it so cold? The gods are not good, they are doing something wrong. Everything which is happening, good or bad, he always had a problem with it. Nothing was okay in his dictionary. Everything was bad, everything could be better, but it's not better. And nothing was right. So he went to Guruji and he said, Guruji, I also want to practice titiksha because I want to improve myself. That is what happens when you come to the sharan, when you come to the guidance of a guru. He shows us the right path, or even if we are sitting just in satsang, we may learn something new. We may learn something that we didn't know before. And something might crack within us and we would want to learn something that we didn't know before. So he said, Guruji, titiksha, teach me titiksha. Guruji said, okay. So he said, we will, in the coming few days, you live here and we will take care of that aspect. Okay. First test. Next day was very sunny. It was like Jordan sometimes, 49, 50 degrees. So there he told, when it was midday, 12 o'clock. Gurus are only thirsty when it's 12 o'clock, not in the morning when it's pleasant. I told you a few days back why they test us, why they're always doing their leelas. And sometimes they do it 10 times for us just to completely make us angry and not in a good mood. Why? Because he's healing or curing some aspects and burning something within us. Midday, full sun. Guru said, you know what? I'm thirsty. And we are out of water in the kitchen. There's a well in the village, and from there you need to go and bring the water out. He was like, okay, now? Yes, I'm thirsty now. Why would you bring water later? I'm thirsty now. But maybe I have water in my room. You don't. Still, even that's the Leelas. But still, he went to check in his room, and obviously there was no water. Then he went, okay. He took umbrella. We all use our own brains, but when Leela happens, then it doesn't work, because what he wants, only that will happen then. The umbrella he took, but then suddenly wind came and blew it off. And it broke. So he went, still he said, Guru Agya Vicharaniya, I am working on it, so I will take it. So then he took the water pot, he went to the village, very hot, filled the water. On the way back, one dog came and started barking behind him, and the pot fell down and broke. Now he had to walk all the way back to the ashram to find another pot and to walk back, because Guruji is thirsty. So finally, after 2 rounds, when he came back, he was red like a tomato. Maybe he was not so Indian like us, maybe he was from Europe, I don't know. Because I walk a lot in the sun, I still didn't manage to get red like a tomato. So maybe this guy was from here. So then he brought the water, and Guruji said, okay, thank you very much. Now you're free, relax. In his head he was like, that we could have got water from the shop next door, or we could have got water from somewhere. Why did Guruji have to make me walk there? And then he said, oh, okay, Titiksha, I'm learning Titiksha, no problem. Hot or cold, I have to be okay with everything. Okay. After a few months, it was cold. It was winter season. And we are in Europe, I just remembered. We are in Europe, not in India. So it's much colder here. So it was winter, and he said, 4 o'clock morning he came. Knock, knock, knock. Who is there? I'm sleeping. Your master. Oh, okay. Open the door. Pranam. What can I do, Guruji? Oh, nothing. I just thought today is a beautiful weather, and I wanted to go and take a dip in the river, Guruji, you realize that it's winter and it's 4 in the morning, and you want to have a dip in the river? Yes. Okay. So they go shivering there. In his head he was about, but Guruji had one condition before starting. You cannot complain. So he was about to complain. It's so cold, and what is wrong with him, and why is it? Titiksha, okay. Then he said, what a beautiful weather. In the previous one, when it was hot, he was saying such a beautiful weather because he didn't want to complain. So he managed to change his anger into humor. So in the first one, when it was too hot, he was saying it's so hot and we can make chapatis on the road. And Guruji laughed. So this time he again came up with a theory. He said, what a beautiful weather. It's so beautiful and nice that we can have iced coffee here. Guruji again smiled. They went, had a dip in the river, shivering. He was going completely. After taking a dip, all freshed up, back to the ashram. Guruji said, very good. Next week, he had his weekend satsang, and all the bhaktas came from all around. And he went to Vasant, Guruji, and told Vasant, you need to, in satsang, in front of everyone, you need to tell him, why did you do this so wrong, and you are lazy, and you are not a good person, and this and that. Even though he didn't do anything, but still Vasant had to do it publicly. Vasant said, okay. Vasant anyhow then added some of his more humoristic sentences to make it more juicy. And in the middle of the satsang, Vasant got up and said, you are doing this, and in the name of the holy mouth of Mahaprabhuji, I will tell you that this is wrong, and this and that. So then after which he came and he was Titiksha. I will not say anything bad. I will not swear back at Vasant in the satsang. I will be quiet and peaceful. He said, sorry, thank you. I'm sorry if I did something. It will not happen again. I will work on it. Then Guru was proud of him and he said, you finally passed the test. And once we have Titiksha with us, once we accept things as they are. Oh yeah, one more. Next test was actually khichdi. One day he got khichdi full of salt. And he started eating, and after the first bite he was about to say, who cooked this khichdi? It is disgusting. Titiksha. He said, what a beautiful khichdi. Anyone with low blood pressure can also get proper blood pressure after eating the khichdi. So Guruji said, oh, okay. At least he managed to change his anger and these things into humor. Very good. Some progress. So if we have titiksha, if we have endurance, if we can endure hot or cold or disrespect and these all things, then we can endure everything. And in the spiritual journey, in our spiritual path, also not everything will come for free. Everything will not be as easy as it seems. As we were talking, Guruji giving tests. That test is also for us. Every day, every aspect of our life, every turn in our life, we will have something which will be testing us. We will have people who will be trying to pull us down. We will have extreme temperatures. You come to Jordan or you go then to Europe, and then you have different temperature, different cultures. So we need to accept and endure whatever comes in our path. And how do we do that? We have Guru Bhakti for that. We know that Gurudev is there to guide us, to help us in everything, and nothing will stop us. But we need to accept and believe that whatever comes on our path, we will endure it, we will go through it, we can go through it. There's nothing that can stop us. There is no option that we are going to give up, because we are much stronger than that. And we know that He is going to help us cross this ocean. Even in the ocean, we are that ocean. If even a small stone we throw in the ocean, it will make that ripples. Even a big stone we throw, it will make the ripples. But eventually, after some time, it will become again calm and peaceful. So it doesn't matter what life throws at us, doesn't matter what throws at us, we will endure it, we will dissolve it, and we will again become calm like the water.